Ew. Your mother. Who is this Nebe girl? Yo, basketball girl, what's up? Who are these people? What's up, Miracle? What's up, guys? What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? How's your day going? My day is going well. I need to get like 2,000 more steps in today. So I'll be at 10,000 steps for today. For today. How are you doing, basketball girl? Wait, what position you play in basketball? Do you play basketball for a school? Your mom. Oh my goodness, yo. Who is this kid? Hold on, I gotta look at this profile picture. Oh my goodness. This dude, the cuz 6'9" looks like he definitely gets touched by Priest. He definitely had his booty fondled. Hey, yo, go look at the cuz 6'9". Yo, I did it, but then I quit and doing wrestling instead. Oh, you must be a big boy. My position is quarterback in basketball and goalie. Yo. Wait, why'd you so you're how much do you weigh? I'm okay, just dizzy and half headed. How much do you weigh and you do wrestling? What is your weight class? Hey, all 20 people in the chat, go look at the cuz 6'9's profile picture and tell me you can't tell me it doesn't look like he's had his booty fondled. He's for sure has been touched before. $120, bruh. That's crazy light. 120 is so damn light. That's like, is that straw weight? Straw weight in like the UFC? Yeah, low key don't. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm telling you, the cuz 6'9's profile picture is giving me like rainbow vibes. Go look at his picture. He has a wood. He has like a wood necklace on. You're no way, basketball girl. You're 177. Hell no. You're huge. You're 177 and you're like ginormous. That's a lot for a girl. If you weigh 177 as a girl, that's a lot. Unless you're like really tall. That's how much I weigh. Oh yeah, you kind of like bulky. You're like bulky. That's what it is. Bulky ass. Bruh, where's everybody at? Where's everybody at tonight? Where's everybody at? I'm strong though. Yeah, I mean a lot of like big people or fat people are strong though. I'm telling you, a lot of fat people are strong. It's like the more you weigh, it's like the more weight you push. What's the like the scientific law? It's like mass moves mass. Is that what it is? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go back on the couch. Let's go. What are you doing? Up to no good over here. Yo, Jolly Roll Head. Hey yo, the Cuz 6ix9ine. You look sweet as hell. Like you look like you be blowing kisses to men. You let men kiss you on your forehead. Get up out of here. Big back. Yeah, I got that big back. It's all jelly. What? He said Edgar sound like he got birds in the cabin. I got big birds in the cabin. Hey, the Cuz, you better stay off the streets. You know ICE is out here running crazy. They're for sure gonna see you and tackle your little ass. They're for sure gonna tackle you. They're gonna knock the wave grease off your head. They're gonna tackle you and smack the wave grease off your head, and you're gonna have to sue them. Can I really? It's a real or get ripped by men. Real or get ripped by men. I don't know what that means. I'm too strong. Nah, bruh. You look like you put a pound of gel in your hair. That's what you look like. And then you put your rosary beads right on after that. Yo. You're the ripped off of Aiden Rawls. Bro, you look like a gay pastor. Get up out of here. Oh my goodness, dude. You look like you make old reggaeton songs. Yo, everybody go look at the Cuz 6ix9ine's profile picture. Go look at it. So who is this dude? Who is the dude with the alien? Who's this dude with the alien? The zoo topic. Why are you ignoring the zoo topic? You probably laugh at the hungry animals, you sick bastard. What are you talking about, the zoo topic? You talking about when I was at the zoo 2 days ago. I was at the zoo 2 days ago at Wisconsin. I was at the Wisconsin Zoo. Yo. You said some chimps eating. Oh, yeah. I was at the Wisconsin Zoo 2 days ago. And I seen a chimpanzee eating like a belt. And he was giving it to his I don't know, what we would call it, son, daughter. He was giving it to his child. He was ripping off the belt with his teeth and then giving it to like the child. I was like, oh shit, like we gotta go. And then I literally, as soon as I walked out like of the primate habitat, bro, I seen a bunch of like homeless clothes inside the like habitat. Yo, I'm not making this up, dude. It was a bunch of like homeless people's clothing inside the habitat. It's like a bunch of homeless people came together and threw a bunch of like useless article of clothing over the fence. And the keepers never bothered to remove the clothing. They just left it there. Yo, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then we went to like the lion's den. Yo, first, in order to have lions, you need to have acres, like acres of land for the lion to roam. Bro, this shit was like the size of my house. That's how much space they had to roam. It was so small, dude. I was like, yo, that is crazy. This is like for sure animal abuse. Animal abuse at the Wisconsin Zoo. They for real need to be boycotted. Like that shit was so bad. Don't use Christ's names in base trivia, you know. Yeah, but yeah, it was terrible, dude. I really went there. I wanted to see some elephants. some elephants, and I wanted to see the rhino with the hippos, but they didn't have no elephants. They had a rhino, but they didn't have no hippos. How do you weigh almost 200 pounds? I weigh 200 pounds is crazy. Who weighs 200 pounds? Yo. Anyways, dude, his girl weighs 350. Yo, I looked up when I went to see the gorillas or the primates. I looked up on Chat GPT and they were saying like a gorilla's like uh grip strength is like what is it? This is like 1,000 pounds per like square inch or something like that. And if a gorilla were to punch you, it'll be equivalent to somebody throwing a car at you. Yo, they said if a gorilla were to punch you, it's equivalent to somebody throwing a small car at you. That's insane. That's how strong these animals are. Bro, this monkey had a dude. This monkey, or this chimp, had a huge back, dude. Like it will rip your arms from the socket. No problem. No problem. These animals are huge, dude. They've been treated like shit. Yeah, I was wondering if you were to like to go into like one of those go into their space, like especially like the primate, and you just take their child, call the cops. He's a bro, call the cops. Bro, it was free. The zoo was free. It was the worst zoo I've ever been to. Do you have any mods? If not, can I be a mod? I will be in this stream every day and help you. Yo. It's like, yo, can't call the cops. You could save the lion's life. Yo, what if you guys were like, I don't know, they just put you in the lion's den? Would you guys freak out? If they threw your ass in there, it's like, you know what? You're going to go hang out with the lions in the lion's den. How would you guys react? Would you guys freak out? Nobody cares basketball. Yo. They're going to throw Trevino in the lion's den. Yo, what was that zoo called? I'll call the cops right now. The Wisconsin Zoo. It's the Wisconsin Zoo in Madison, Wisconsin. Yo, we went to Wisconsin Saturday, and it was like we picked a crazy weekend to go to Wisconsin because there was a football game, and it was like the Wisconsin Badgers against I don't know if it was I don't remember who they were playing against. Oh, Illinois, Chicago. It was a crazy weekend in Madison, dude. If I literally felt like I was in college again. Like that's how bad or that's how serious the Midwest takes football. As well as the southern states, they take football really serious. But when I went to Wisconsin, Madison this weekend, I felt like I was on a college campus. There was people, oh my, there was people tailgating, people charging people to park their cars in their garage. Like, it was madness, dude. He said, bro, Edgar, what's the zoo called? I'm calling it. I'll be back to call. No, it's called the Wisconsin Zoo in Madison. He's gonna call the cops? Bro, how are you gonna call the cops here in Texas? But it was complete madness. Complete madness. Bro, the best zoo I've ever been to that I think was free was the Colorado Zoo. The Colorado Zoo is like massive, dude. The Colorado Zoo in Denver, Colorado. Bro, and I called that cap. And that was like the first time I've ever seen like Native Americans, like real Native Americans, dude. Like real Native Americans that look exactly how Google depicts them, dude. Like real Native Americans living like Colorado. It's pretty cool to see it. I looked up the zoo. They have contact info, but they didn't pick up. But I'm leaving the email. He won't call the cops. Try calling the zoo. But yeah, like the Colorado Zoo is probably one of the best zoos I've been to. Yeah, y'all gotta go if you guys are ever in Denver, Colorado, go to the zoo. It's huge. Scam. Make me mod, bro. Bro, you're not here every day. I only make people mods who are here like 24/7. Bro, I'm looking to buy a house in Lake Tahoe. I'm looking to buy a house in Lake Tahoe, bro. You know how much the houses are in Lake Tahoe? Bro, it's like 500,000 to like $17 million and up. I've been scamming. That's not good, bro. If you scam people, it's not good. $500,000 to $17 million in Lake Tahoe to buy a house out there. So all the celebrities live in, I think it's called Incline Village. That's where all the celebrities, all the billionaires live at in Lake Tahoe. Trevino lost the mod job. Why did you go to Wisconsin? We went to Wisconsin to get away from Chicago. Apples, well, I don't get that. I guess that should learn nobody cares. Yo. Because I like to travel. That's why. I like to travel and see like different things. That's why. We go to Wisconsin and probably we're gonna go back to like Michigan. So, you know, when I go back to Detroit, I'm gonna be bumping T Grizzly the whole way to Detroit. Hey, yo, Detroit is whack. I ain't gonna lie. Detroit is whack attack. And it's like super poor, ghetto. Come to South Carolina. I went to high school in South Carolina. Fool. Yo, come to Texas. And I never been to Texas. Bro, I had a homie. She was a female. She said, if you live in Houston, Texas, all the girls who live in Houston, Texas, they have BBLs. I don't know if that's true. Hey, Trevino, all the girls in Texas have BBLs? All the girls in Texas have BBLs is crazy. Flat booty boy. Dallas is lit if you ain't from here. What does that even mean? If you're not from here. So if you're from there, it's whack. If you're from Texas, it's whack. That's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Anyways, yo, we came from Wisconsin. Came back yesterday. We came back yesterday from Wisconsin, Milwaukee. It was cool. We stayed at the Indigo. That's what it's called. The Indigo Hotel. I think it's called the Indigo. Something like that. It was cool. We stayed there for like a night. We stayed there for like a night and went to the zoo. We went to this fire ass like Asian spot to eat. It was like a Thai place. Like New York, Limpy, New York is lit to me, but New Yorkers are used to everything, nothing new for them. Or you weren't here that one live. I told you. You weren't here that one live stream I was talking about my experience in New York City. How we literally had a psychopath outside of our Airbnb. Like I'm not even joking, dude. We as soon as we landed in New York City, we drove, or we caught a cab to our Airbnb in New York City, and as soon as we got to the Airbnb, there was a dude standing outside of our Airbnb smoking a cigarette. I seen him at the far end of the hallway, but I didn't pay him no mind. I thought he was like a regular dude. Turns out that dude was everything but a regular dude. He was a complete psychopath, dude. As soon as we settled into the Airbnb, this dude started kicking the door, bro, like the FBI. I'm talking about kicking the door to like the dust is coming from like the ceiling and just sprinkling on the floor. This dude was like, "Oh, you guys need to leave right now," and this dude kicking. I'm talking about kicking the door, bro. Like he was damn near close into kicking the door down. Bro, I don't know, dude. This dude's he was he was saying that I guess he lived in the building, and he was saying that it's illegal. Whoever owns this place, it's illegal for them to rent this place out. You're violating the rules. I don't know if it was HOA or some shit, but dude, like I said, as soon as we got to the Airbnb, there was like two other people that were staying inside the same Airbnb that we were staying in just different rooms. And our room was downstairs, and our room being downstairs had a door that led to like this alleyway, and it's like some underground tunnel, some shit type shit. So we ignored the dude while he was kicking the door. We ignored him, went downstairs and got settled in. And somehow, because he lives in the area, he found the tunnel that led to our door and started kicking our door. And it's like, "Yeah, I need to leave right now." I started leaving. And I was like, dude, I was literally going to open the door. "Did you leave?" I was about to fight this dude. I was about to open this door up because he was doing too much. And but then I thought, like, damn, maybe what this dude has like a weapon, like a knife or some shit. And I'm over here about to fight this dude and put, like I don't know if this dude has a weapon behind this door. And I wasn't willing to find out because I was not trying to get robbed our first day in New York City. Bro, I'm telling you, we had an Airbnb, and there was people, it was a 2-story Airbnb in this building, and we were staying downstairs with this random door that led to this alleyway. We didn't open it up, but we seen the door. It was locked. And there was 2 people staying upstairs in the 2 rooms that were upstairs. He was kicking the main door, the door that we entered through. He was kicking that bitch. He was about to kick that bitch down. And so we ignored him, and we were just going to ignore him, and he's going to go away. But then as soon as we went downstairs, he literally found some type of alleyway to our door and started kicking that door. And we had to leave because this dude is, like I said, he was a psychopath, and I was not trying to come back at nighttime. And who knows, man? Who knows what he was going to do? Who knows what he was going to do if we came back late? Like, we were not trying to find out. That's where we were not trying to do. So we called the Airbnb, we complained, and we stayed at this really nice John Wick hotel in New York City. It was super nice, super elegant, and we watched a ball drop. But this was literally 5 years ago, right before, it was like 2 months before COVID. Before COVID happened and pretty much put the whole world on lockdown. That's what I'm saying, bro. We left. We had to leave because I was with my girl, and I didn't have a peace of mind knowing that, yo, what if we come back and that dude is like has 2 machetes and is waiting to chop our ass up. Like I said, we called the Airbnb and we dipped. You get an advancement for keeping it cool. Nah, bro, we literally left. That was our sign and cue to get the hell up out of there. I don't know what happened to the other 2 people that were staying there. They were frightened. They were like petrified, dude. They're like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" I don't know. Some dude that was smoking a cigarette at the end of the hallway doesn't want us here. He said, I just went to go for Christmas. That man was to a tunnel. Like, who would do that? He would definitely camp out and try to kill you for sure. See how that's the devil comes knocking. I'm walking here. But that was our first day in New York City. But anything after that was cool. Like I said, we found a spot an Airbnb in Manhattan, like this a really cool hotel. It's like super elegant, super nice, and we stayed there for like I think it was 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 days. Super chill. Stayed there, ate great food, and then we flew back to Cali. Um, yo, Chicago be having Chicago is like New York City. I'm trying to tell you. I feel safe in Chicago, but some of these stories be coming out in Chicago. Like some girl, the story just came out like maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. I don't remember the exact time it came out. There was some girl riding the train in Chicago, and some random dude came upon her with a gallon of gasoline and poured the gasoline on this random girl on the train and lit her on fire and then dipped. In Chicago on a public train, bro. Lit this bitch on fire and then dipped. Walked off like nothing happened. Flint, Michigan. Said, bro, something is telling me to tell you not to go to Detroit or Flint, Michigan. I was literally in Detroit 2 years ago. I caught a game up in Michigan. But yeah, dude, that shit just happened like, I don't know, like a couple days ago, a week ago. Some dude lit a girl on fire inside the train, and nobody helped the girl that was on fire. So I guess like now they're like suing the city because this guy just got released from jail, and now like the city or the people are like, why the hell did you let this go? Like release this dude? He clearly just got released and lit me on fire type shit. Wasn't Chicago where that dude stabbed that chick in the neck on the bus? Ukraine. I don't know, dude. I live next to Ukraine village, and the Ukraine people here in Chicago are like, I don't know. There's something off about them, dude. Like I really feel like they don't like. I feel like they're racist, to be honest, dude. Because I'll be walking amongst them, and dude, you could just tell like the vibes, the body language, the facial expressions. It just screams like negative energy. And I forgot that the Ukrainian people here just, I don't think they like people. They don't like people. Yo, people in Chicago be doing hit and runs, bro. They'll literally hit you and then keep it moving. Like they'll hit you like you're roadkill and then just keep it pushing. But she low key liked you. What are you talking about? Oh, the ramen noodle girl. Bro, that girl was weird. I think she was Ukraine. The ramen noodle head. I was literally coming from a PT appointment. That girl was super annoying. But what else? What else happened this weekend? That's about it, dude. I don't think anything else happened. Ain't nothing else happened though. I showed my friend that video over the weekend. What video? The Ukraine girl? The Ukraine girl? Yo, I feel bad for her. She has a lot of hate in her heart. That girl, you need to pray for that girl. She has a lot of hate in her heart. Who's the other person that's in this chat that's not saying anything? This ain't here lurking. Is it the FBI? Is it your boy Lane? Your boy Lane is in here? Low-key FBI. You smell like I could tell you a cop. Yeah, dude. That girl sat behind me on the bus. Yeah, that girl was weird. Is it Mue? I don't know who. Somebody else is in here. They're just in here lurking, not saying anything. Yo, I watched that episode last night. The Welcome to Dairy episode, episode 5. That one was pretty good. That episode was pretty good. Bro, you finally got to see it. It literally came out yesterday. What are you talking about? The episode came out. It was a brand new episode. It's a brand new episode that came out yesterday. There's one that comes out every Sunday, like at 8 o'clock. Yo, you know what's so funny about the clown shit every day? Dude, I had this dude. I had commented on Instagram on some. It was like a UFC fight post, and I said something. It wasn't negative. I just said some shit, and this British Asian dude decided to like say some shit back to me. He was like, "Hey, just give it up, buddy," or something like that. Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, okay. I was like, you want war?" He was trying to troll me. So I went to his IG and I started spamming his shit with like a bunch of clowns, a bunch of a bunch of just nonsense. Like spamming his shit to where like he gets annoyed and he had to block me. And at first we were trolling each other, and then it just he just lost. He just didn't have the endurance to troll with me. And I just started spamming his shit, and he recently just blocked me. I saw it yesterday in the clown, the dumb you. Bro, yo. At first, this dude is this Asian kid. Oh my God, look who it is. Yo, this is Asian kid. He's a British Asian kid. And what he does, he goes to like famous movie skits and like he'll like screen record like an Asian girl and then put it on the story. So I started like calling him out on the bro, like, bro, you're so lame, bro. These girls don't even know you. Like, you'll never get these girls. And it was at first it was like trolling like that, and then somehow it took like a real deep turn, and he started saying some dark spiritual like stuff, and I was like, all right, bro, like, you're gonna pay for what you said. And then the next day he didn't respond to me, and I kept trolling him. Every time I seen the story, I would troll his ass. And then he just blocked me. I'm talking like troll, like spamming his shit badly, bro. Like spamming to a point where like, bro, you have to block me. There's no way. Anytime I see that your story, I see that I'm unblocked. What did he say? He said something about Jesus, and look, this is what he said. He started mocking Jesus, and I was like, hey, bro, like you should be careful. Like you're gonna pay for that. And then the next day, I sent him a message. And I was like, hey, bro, what's up? And he didn't respond to me. I was like, oh, I started laughing. I said, LOL, does Jesus got your tongue? And then he blocked me. And then he literally didn't say anything to me until I told him that Jesus is going to pay for, and he's going to make you pay for mocking him. He didn't say, literally, like, he didn't say anything after I said that. It's like, Jesus, like, something happened to him. Like, I think something spiritually happened to him where he didn't respond to me no more. It's like it's crazy. That's crazy. But anyways, I started spamming and shit, bro. Like I'm talking like bad. You know what's funny though? I was dying laughing. That shit. It was so much fun to me, for me to like spam his shit, bro. I was like in tears, like just spamming him with the little clown emoji, and then I hit like a little boxer emoji because he was like I think he wanted to be a boxer. So I went to Google Images and I typed in like a boxer being knocked out on Google Images, like a GIF, and I like copied that image and I I copied that image and then I sent it to him, like a bunch of them, like spammed it of a boxer being knocked out. Of a boxer being knocked out. And I just kept spamming that. He got so mad. He was like, you've never thrown a punch before. And I went to Google Images again, and I typed in a boxer being KO'd, and whatever the first image was, I took it, copied the image, and I went back to IG, And I sent him that message and just kept spamming it, bro. Yeah, bro. It's just like real like petty shit. I thought it was hilarious. You know, anytime somebody on TikTok tries to like tries to what's the word tries to like scam me, because there's a bunch of scammers on TikTok, like a bunch of scammers on TikTok, and they'll try to like befriend you. They'll try to like I don't know, whatever your TikTok's about, like whatever your niche is about, they'll try to like be a friend to you. And like, hey, we want you to be an ambassador, and we think you're a good candidate, and a third. And I'm like, bro, I have like 2 followers. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm gonna be a good candidate. And so I would literally like spam their shit until they block me. Yeah, I think that shit is so entertaining, because at first they'll try to like have a real like conversation with you using chat GPT like messages, and it's so see-through. It's so see-through, and you if you use chat GPT, you'll pick up on it like really quick. So I would just spam like the scammer shit until they block me, and I would literally expose them. That's like so entertaining to me for some reason. Like I'd be on the couch dying laughing, like in like real tears coming down my cheek, real tears laughing. Mexican, what's up? Maybe he's dead. Nah, he's not dead. He just his profile picture was a Power Ranger. He's like a kid. He's like an Asian British kid who wants to be a boxer but probably got knocked out, and now he has to like film boxing sessions, and he posts it on his IG. I don't know, dude. But you know, it's fun, bro. Anybody who tries to troll me on any social media account, bro, like it's just like a matter of endurance. Like, who's gonna win? He said, nah, bro, you like Chet Holmgren. Oh, hell no. Chet Holmgren is disgusting looking. Chet Holmgren is, yo, he's like, I says, Mr. Slender Man. Bro, have you seen Chet Holmgren work out in the summer, bro, with like no t-shirt? Bro, his legs are not real. He has like cycling legs, like marathon triathlon legs, bro. He is so thin. He's like 7 feet. 7 feet stick man. Mr. Guess. Mr. for sure, bro. Mr. Slenderman for 100%. It's crazy. Yo, so Mr. Slender for dude, I'm being serious, bro. Go look at his workouts in the summer. He was doing like lateral lunges, bro, and I thought his legs were gonna break. And I'm like, bro, I cannot be the only one thinking of this right now. Like his legs don't look real, bro. If my laptop was here, if my tablet was here, I would show you guys. Like his legs look like paper clips. Look like paper clips when you unbend the paper clip. Like his shit is crazy thin. Bro, it looks like paper clip legs. I'm telling you. Bro, where everybody go? It says I have 0 people in here, bro. I have 0 people in here. It's not good, gang. That is not good. Bing, 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 bing. Bruh. Where's everybody at, chat? Bruh, it says I have 0 people in here, bro. Who's in here? There's no way I have 0 people in here. YouTube be playing with me, bro. YouTube be playing with my emotions. I don't like it, bro. YouTube, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. I'm big on the self-respect. Bing.